Welcome back. So, right now we're going to discuss the first in the series, Freedom is Taken, Not Given. The inspiration for this came from The Matrix, really. The Matrix movie, the second one, The Matrix Reloaded. And there was a point in time where Neo had a fight with Agent Smith where he multiplied. If you have watched the movie, I think let's just play a clip. Let's play the clip. I don't know if we have copyright infringements or anything like that here, but we'll play this clip just for a second. Just watch this. We'll play probably the dialogue, the important part of the clip, clip I'm talking about. Listen to this.
I'm no longer an agent of this system. Because of you, I've changed. I'm unplugged. A new man, so to speak, like you, apparently free.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But, as you well know, appearances can be deceiving, which brings me back to the reason why we're here. We're not here because we're free. We're here because we're not free. There's no escaping reason, no denying purpose, because as we both know, without purpose, we would not exist.
Okay, so you heard that. He says, first of all, he said he was free. He says, we're here. We're not here because we're free. We're here because we're not free. There's no denying reason, no denying purpose, because without purpose, we will not exist. And that was very interesting. I was a Matrix nut. I used to watch it quite a lot. And after watching that, I was thinking about freedom, the concept of freedom. And at that point in time, I was doing a little bit of research into African history and the tie-in with the Egyptian era. And I was reading books by Ivan van Sertima, which is The Came Before Columbus, brilliant book, and also Sheikh Anta Diop and Yosef Ben Yochanan, and they heavily influenced John Henry Clark too, and they heavily influenced my thinking at that point in time. I still am a Pan-Africanist, and so though my thinking was around that, and also with regards to my country, Nigeria, and the political state of Nigeria. And so all of these things influenced this particular quote, because I said, freedom is taken, not given. The concept of freedom is this illusion that is created in order to make us assume that we are free in a society or in a system that actually restricts or constricts the freedom based on its own desires. I'll give you an example. A man who assumes he's free at 2 o'clock in the morning with no traffic still has to stop and wait for the traffic lights to go red. That is order in society. I'm not talking about being disorderly. Well, I'm just trying to play around with the idea of freedom. Free to do what? What are we really free to do? And so when you look at it in terms of the way society is organized, the way they tell you what to do, where to go, like right now with this COVID situation, they're telling you how many people can be in your house and all that. In England, for instance, and in America, how many people you can have over for Christmas dinner and all that, and where you have your bedroom tax and all these things. It bodes the question, are we really free? And can anybody actually give you freedom? Is freedom something that you have to be given? Or is freedom something that you have to take for yourself, away from one who oppresses you, one who actually denies you of that freedom? Because the whole point of the word free, freedom, gaining, being able to be free in a state of being free, hence freedom. Being free is something that you tell yourself. But if you are not free and you have to become free, it means you have to free yourself from somebody. So that's why I said freedom is taken, it's not given. Because if somebody gives you freedom, they have given you the illusion of freedom. They haven't given you all of the freedom because, you were created free. You were created in the image and likeness of the divine, and there were no restrictions on that creation. You were given, freedom, liberty in order to exist. Everything that we exist within is structured around man's desire to have social control. So that's where I was coming from. I don't want to take it too far from where we are. So because you can go in so many different angles, people might say, okay, what do you mean? Do you have to be this or no? There's so many. It can mean whatever you want it to mean. But for me, it means that freedom is something that you take. It's not something that someone gives to you. Because the mere fact that they have taken the freedom away from you is an injustice upon you in itself. And so it is up to you to solve that, to fix that situation, to actually right that wrong by taking your freedom back from those who are depriving you of it. As long as your reasons are justified. So, brief it is. I'm shying away from the controversial simply because I don't want this thing to drag on for too long. Remember, these are just based on quotes on a t-shirt and me explaining why those quotes came about and what motivated me to actually make these quotes. And so we'll leave this one here. Freedom is taken, not given. And that's the first from the Bally Shot collection. Stay tuned for the second one. My action speaks what my heart feels. Thank you.
Yo, you see, these dreams only seem to manifest.